My people, be careful oh. Not everything your eye sees is ordinary. Some things carry secrets from the gods, and sometimes only one person in the whole village can see them. What would you do if you saw death walking on someone's head?
If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please support us by hitting the subscribe button. Like, share, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks.
It was a quiet morning. Adetutu was outside washing plates in a small clay bowl by the backyard. The sun was barely out when suddenly her stepmother, Iyalola, stormed out of the house shouting angrily. "Hey, Adetutu, is it now you are just washing the plates?" Before poor Adetutu could even open her mouth to explain, a hot slap landed on her cheek. Startled, she held her face, whispering in tears, "Mama, please, it's not my fault." But Iyalola didn't care. She snatched the bowl of soapy water and poured it all over Adetutu. "You good for nothing child. Have I not told you to always wash the plate early so my husband and my daughter will not have to wait before eating?" Drenched in water, Adetutu cried bitterly, trying to explain, "I only delayed because there was no water at home. I went to the stream to fetch. That is why I came back late." But her stepmother hissed loudly, cutting her short. She turned her back and walked away, her wrapper swaying. Soaking wet, Adetutu gathered the clean plates and carried them inside, still crying. That morning, things only became worse. As punishment, she wasn't given food. While her father, stepmother, and stepsisters ate hot yam porridge inside the house, she sat outside, empty stomach under her favorite mango tree. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Now here's something you don't know. 5 years ago, Adetutu lost her mother. She died after one of her father's violent beatings. That day, Mama Adetutu had caught her husband with another woman inside their home. Angry, she confronted him. The fight turned bloody, and days later, she didn't survive. But because her father, Chief Ajani, was one of the chiefs in the village, no one dared to speak against him. Now, 3 years later, he married the same woman, her stepmother, Iyalola, who already had a daughter, Keji, almost the same age as Adetutu. Since then, life turned bitter. In that house, she was treated like a slave, and her father never defended her. In fact, he often scolded her too, standing by his new wife. But Adetutu endured. She carried her pain quietly. She had one small hope, the little piece of land her late mother left for her. She usually farmed there, giving part of the harvest to her father and secretly saving the rest. On her mother's deathbed, she had whispered something strange to Adetutu. "My daughter, when the time is right, the gods will reveal your destiny. You will be confused, but when that time comes, go to Baba Ifagbemi in the village. He will explain everything to you." Adetutu never understood what those words meant. She almost forgot them actually. Now one morning, after finishing her chores at home, she hurried to the farm. Oh, in her hand, she prayed the harvest would be good that day. Now on her way, she saw Baba Olawale, the village palm wine tapper. He often supplied palm wine to her father, so she greeted him cheerfully. "Baba Olawale, good afternoon, sir. This your red cap is very fine, oh." The man chuckled. "Good afternoon, my daughter." But before he could even ask what cap she was talking about, Adetutu was already rushing down the path. That day, her harvest was plentiful. She sold everything in the market and made good money. Her face brightened, finally a little hope. But that joy was cut short. As soon as she got home, her stepmother snatched all the money. "We need money in this house to feed," Iyalola barked. Adetutu cried under the mango tree again. Later that evening, Baba Olawale came to deliver palm wine. He noticed her sadness. "My daughter, why are you looking downcast?" he asked kindly. Adetutu forced a smile. "Nothing, Baba, nothing." He handed her the calabash of wine, and suddenly, as if remembering something, he asked, "Wait, so earlier you said something about a red cap. Which cap were you talking about?" Adetutu pointed at his head. "This one, Baba, this one you are wearing." The old man touched his head, confused. "Which cap?" But as he reached, his hand passed straight through, as if nothing was there. Yet Adetutu could see it shining clearly. She gasped, stepping back. "Ah! How is that possible? What is it, child?" Baba Olawale asked. But Adetutu quickly grabbed the calabash and ran inside without another word. That night she couldn't sleep. What did I see? What does it mean? A cap that is there, yet not there. Her heart raced. Days later in the market, she overheard women talking. "Have you heard? Baba Olawale, the palm wine tapper, is dead though." Adetutu froze. "Which Baba Olawale?" "The one that always wears brown attire," they replied. "He fell from the palm tree yesterday." Her chest tightened. She rushed home to tell her father, but he already knew. The whole village mourned because Baba Olawale's wine was loved by all. 2 weeks passed, people moved on, but Adetutu hadn't forgotten. One market day, she rushed to her favorite customer's stall, Mama Bosede, the akara seller. But as she drew closer, her eyes widened in shock. On Mama Bosede's head was the same glowing red cap. Her legs trembled. She crept closer, pretending to chat with her. As Mama Bosede turned around, Adetutu snatched her hand to touch the cap, but her hand went straight through. "Ah!" Adetutu screamed and bolted, leaving her goods scattered. She ran all the way home, heart pounding. What does this mean? First Baba Olawale, now Mama Bosede. She kept it to herself. She couldn't tell anyone, not yet. But 4 days later, whispers filled the market. Mama Bosede is dead. This time Adetutu's body went cold. It is not a coincidence. The red cap, it must mean death. One evening, while lost in thought, she bumped into an old man. His staff fell. Quickly, she bent to help him pick it up. The man looked at her calmly and said, "My daughter, I will be waiting for you." And he walked away. Adetutu stood frozen. She had never seen this man before. That very night, her late mother came to her in a dream. "My daughter, remember my words. Go to Baba Ifagbemi. He will explain to you." She woke up with sweat on her face. Her heart decided she must find Baba Ifagbemi. So she began to ask around the village. She asked her father, and her father's face changed immediately she mentioned the name. "Why are you looking for that man?" he demanded. Fear gripped Adetutu. She then gave an excuse and walked away. Later, she asked in the market. Most people denied knowing him until one day, Mama Durujaye, the akara fryer, pulled her close. "Shh, keep your voice down. That man, that Baba Ifagbemi you are talking about, he was once one of us in this village. But the village branded him an outcast because he saw things others could not. He told people when they would die, even the king's son, and he came true. So they called him a wizard. Nobody goes near him anymore. and he lives at the edge of the evil forest. Fear gripped Adetutu, but deep inside, she knew she had to see him. She knew she needed explanations for what was going on. That evening, as she entered the house, her father barked, "Adetutu, can't you greet me when you see me?" She turned to greet and froze. Her mouth opened wide, her eyes bulged. On her father's head was a glowing red cap. Her heart nearly jumped out of her chest. She quickly bowed and ran to her room. That night she didn't eat. She just cried. "My father too. Is it his turn, or is there still hope?" One answer lingered in her mind. Baba Ifagbemi. The next morning, she set out early. For the first time, her feet carried her towards the evil forest. The trees grew thick, the path quiet. Finally, she saw a lonely hut. She knocked. "Come in, my daughter," a voice said. Her heart skipped. She stepped inside. And there, sitting calmly, was the old man she had bumped into days ago. "Ah, Baba, it's you." He smiled. "Yes, I told you I was waiting for you. You want to know the meaning of the red cap you have been seeing, don't you?" Adetutu nodded, her body trembling. The man leaned forward. "You are a seer, my daughter, just like me. This gift runs in our bloodline." Adetutu's eyes widened. "Our bloodline? How? My father that I know is not a seer." The old man chuckled deeply. "Who told you that man is your father?" Adetutu's mouth fell open. "My daughter," he continued, "I am your true father. I have waited to reunite with you. Let me tell you a story." And with those words, her whole life began to shatter. But she didn't wait to hear the story. She ran out crying. For the part 2 of this story, like, subscribe and leave a comment, and we'll drop the story very soon. Thanks.
For more interesting and amazing stories like this, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and thanks for watching. We love you.